The live-action Mulan goes into production soon, and they have just found their director. I'm Joe Starr, and this is Screen Junkies News. Beauty and the Beast is just one of many Disney live-action remakes in the work. Variety just announced that Mulan, the live-action remake of the animated film about a female warrior in China, has found its director in Niki Caro. Caro's first film was Whale Rider, and her most recent is The Zookeeper's Wife. Here to give us her thoughts on this development and to make a man out of me is Danielle Radford. Danielle, hello. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks for hanging out with the white guy here to talk about Mulan. Let's get this out of the way. Are we cascading like Huns down a mountainside for a live action Mulan remake?
It's skibidi-boop. It's what's happening.
It's happening. It's coming.
Yeah. And so I don't mean to say that like pessimistically. It's just like if what they are doing now and if what the thing is that we're going to be making live action remakes, then yes, I want Mulan to be one of them. Of course, I prefer new stuff, but we're not getting new stuff. So yes, please give me live action Mulan. I think it's going to be great.
So do you want, because the Beauty and the Beast sort of feels like it's going to be almost shot for shot based on what we've seen so far. Do you think this goes down the same route? Do you want this to have cartoon dragons, or do you want this to be more of the historical war movie that it's based on?
I would love it.
Or story that it's based on.
Yeah, I would love to see it as a historical war story. Mm-hmm. I think we're getting cartoon dragons. Or CGI dragons, or
something. So okay,
I can't dress like a dragon. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work.
You just sold me on Mulan. There's a cat. It's dressed like a dragon. It's gonna be great. Who voices that dragon then for you? Because Eddie Murphy's probably not gonna come back and do it.
No,
you can't afford Eddie Murphy post Donkey.
No, you ain't signing the checks.
No one can.
Ken Jeong, I guess.
I
think that would be a good. I think he can reach those same kind of levels that Eddie Murphy reaches.
Yeah.
Kind of a similar, funny, but he can also do like a manic style. So I think that would be my choice. I
dig that. He'd be super funny in that role. Now there has been a more straightforward Mulan live action film which came out in 2009, directed by Jingle Ma. That starred Wei Zhao. I believe it's on Netflix if you want to watch it. She was also in Red Cliff and Shaolin Soccer. So if you're into sort of those big sort of epic wushu war movies, it's awesome. I highly recommend you check it out. Along with Variety, Hollywood Reporter saying that Disney is with an attempt to remain culturally authentic to the Chinese heritage of Mulan, is bringing in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, House of Flying Daggers, and hero producer Bill Kong to executive produce. Now, do you think that sort of accomplishes that goal, or should they have also brought in a Chinese director?
I think that Bill being, I think that's a great move. Obviously, and I think that he's going to bring a lot of not just being obviously, an Asian dude, but also that's a great pedigree of movie that he's produced.
Absolutely, and I think the industry and style is so different over there. There's also sort of a different knowledge base and a different sort of outlook on filmmaking that comes in when you bring a guy like him into this.
Yeah,
which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. That's part of what's got me so excited. Of course, it would have been nice to get in a Chinese director, but I do.
We know that Ang Lee was sort of circling it a little bit, and because of scheduling had to pass. Right.
So it's not like they didn't try.
Sure.
I think Caro's going to be great. I think that she showed a lot of sensitivity when she did The Whale Rider, which is a great movie. I think that she's, again, not just because I know she's going to be sensitive to the material. She's also just a great director. She's a good director. Whale Rider was a fantastic movie, and it shows that she can really get in there with those kick-ass teen girl flicks.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, as a white guy on the internet and an authority on these things, I think this all sounds much better to me, and I feel comfortable.
Oh, well, as long as we, two people who are not Asian, feel comfortable.
And I think we do. I think we do. Yay, we did it.
We did it.
So she's been on Disney's radar for a while. She was in the running to direct Captain Marvel, but since that script is apparently still in development, they're sort of moving her to this, which leaves our favorite blonde sort of space melody superhero of without a director. So who do you think ought to slide into that? Slide into Carol Danvers' DMs.
Slide in them DMs. I like the idea of Lexi Alexander. I think that she's another great director. I know that she is also working on something that is, I almost said near and dear to our hearts. Let me walk that back. But something that we are familiar with, which is the Chris Benoit story. I know that that's something that it's been announced that she's working on. So I don't know that she would have time to be able to take on a Captain Marvel, but I think that she would be great.
I think she would be a cool fit. I think she would have a good take on Carol, and she's done so much grounded action that I think it'd be sort of fun to have her take on more of like this test pilot, a little cosmic, a little military. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm ready to see some more Marvel and space stuff either way.
Well, thanks for hanging out with me, Danielle. Let's say our respective Valentine plans at the same time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yogurtland. Hey, sisters! Guys, we want to know, does Niki Caro sound like the right choice to you for Mulan, or is there another director that you would have preferred to see in the chair? Thanks for watching. As usual, click sort of in this region for more internets. Make sure to subscribe to Screen Junkies News. Thanks for hanging out.